Hello, and welcome to our second preposition challenge, English prepositions. Last time it was prepositions of place. This time it's prepositions of time. I hope you all are ready. Donald is already waiting for the game to start. It usually takes about 5 minutes before people start to trickle in. If there's anyone new here today, you can go to the Kahoot.com website or even download the Kahoot.com app. Maybe you know it already. That way you can participate. Otherwise, if you don't feel like playing along, then you can give your answers in the comments section. Hi, Goshia. So nice to see you again. Hi, Natanya. Ruth, nice to see you too. Such loyal students I have. Jian, nice to have you here. So there are 8 people viewing and 4 so far in the waiting room. Hi, Dev. You're ready for Halloween. VG, I think that's Vesna. Hi, Vesna. Nice to have a pirate with us. Usually takes about 5 minutes for people to start trickling in to get ready. So we have 6 people in the game waiting for the game to start and 8 people watching. So there may be 2 more who want to join. Who knows, maybe they're just observers today, spectators. Hi, Marta. Sajib, hi. He's a good player. Hi, Lou. So if you're new here, I have 24 questions today, all related to prepositions of time, a couple time phrases too, mixed in, a couple poll questions where you don't get points, but you can answer them. And you get 30 seconds per question. So there is a countdown timer. 30 seconds sounds short, but it's actually pretty long. Not quite enough time to check with Google, unless you're super speedy. So I wish everybody good luck. And 3, 2, 1, blast off. Here we go. Mastering prepositions of time. So which preposition do we use for time? "15 seconds on the clock. Very good, everyone got that one. You guys are smart, so let's meet at 5 o'clock sharp. Other ways you can say sharp. Sharp just means exactly. You can also say 5 o'clock on the dot. Let's see the scoreboard. Goshia, yay, 976 points. She was speedy. Number 2 of 24. Days of the week. Which preposition do we use? I think there's someone who's not answering. That's why we have to wait for the whole countdown timer to go by. My birthday is on a Friday this year. Very good. So on a day. That goes also for example, Christmas Day or New Year's Day. We use on. Jian, very good. Over 1,000 points, almost 2,000 points. I forgot to mention that the grand prize is a private conversation lesson with me. Let's look at the scoreboard now. So it's also a matter of speed. You got to be speedy because it seems like all of you know your prepositions. You can remember the hint I just gave you with days of the week. Thursday evening. My tennis lesson is on Thursday evening. So it might have thrown you off a little bit, the evening, because we say in the evening, but on Thursday evening. So in this case, you take the day as a reference. Goshia is on fire. Oh, she's ready to win this week. She comes so close every week. Good job, Goshia. I sometimes have to work. Look at those poor workers. Let's see if everyone gets this one right. I sometimes have to work at night. Very good, everyone got it. At night as opposed to during the day. Or you can say, yeah, at daytime, in the daytime. Goshia, very good. Jian is second place, and then Lu. Lu has nice glasses. He's incognito, or she. I heard a strange noise. Is it in the night or at the night? I heard a strange noise in the night. So in the night means in the middle of the night. We usually use at night in general, like as opposed to during the day at night. And in the night is more of a specific sound, specific time at night. So I heard a noise. Oh gosh, you got knocked down. Now Jian is in the lead, second Lu, and then Dev. And Lu is on fire. That means you have a winning streak. You haven't got one wrong in a very long time. The 9 o'clock bus is never. This was my question on YouTube today, the difference between on time and in time. Everyone got, wait, the 9 o'clock bus is never on time. Very good. So it's never punctual. It never comes according to schedule. I'm impressed. So the score is the same. Okay, here's a phrase question. If you are doing time or serving time, where are you? Are you at school or are you in prison? Five seconds left. Want to take a guess? Oh, that one's about 50-50. So you are in prison. We say if you're doing time or you have to serve time, that means you're in prison, in jail, serving time. Although being at school and being in prison doesn't seem like too different. But for jail, we say serving time. In the pen. Xian, good job, 6,485, followed by Dev, and then Lou, Nathaniel, coming up behind you, and 5th place is Donald. Combo breaker. 3 players just dropped their answer, streak of 6. Oh, that was a hard one. Sorry for slipping a phrase in there. Wasn't a preposition, but you should know your phrases too. This one is a poll question. Which do you prefer? Board games or video games? Three people have answered. There's no right or wrong. Comment you like to play. So 4 people prefer video games and 3 people prefer board games. I am glad we woke up. And do we say in time to see the sunrise or on time to see the sunrise? Everyone got the last one right. So on time, everyone got last time. This one was split 50-50. So what's the difference between on time and in time? In time means with enough time. So if we use to do something, we have to take in time, means with enough time to see the sunrise. So I'm glad we woke up in time to see the sunrise, or I got to the airport in time to catch my flight to do something. But we woke up on time, period. Yeah, that means we were supposed to get up at 9 o'clock exactly, and we did. That's on time. Good. Oh, Marta's asking, what is today's video about? It is prepositions. Prepositions of time. Remember last time or 2 weeks ago, we did prepositions of place, in, on, under, and now we're doing prepositions of time. Very important for speaking about time. Jian still in the lead, followed by Dev and then Nathaniel. Okay, you ready? Everybody ready? I have been studying this since 3 hours or for 3 hours. He has a good studying method. Everybody got it. I have been studying this for 3 hours. 4 with a length of time, since with a point in time. Jian still in the lead, but Dev is on fire. Better watch out. And Nathaniel, you can also step on the gas if you want to catch up. Yeah, Marta, you should use that method. You can also just put the book under your pillow when you go to sleep. I haven't seen you since last summer. In last summer. Which one's correct? Who knows that other guy? I know Godzilla, but the other one, I'm not so sure. Extra credit if you know his name. Since last summer. Very good. You all are good. Know your prepositions of time. Jian is Definitely in the lead, 9,355, followed by Dev, and then Nathaniel. Nathaniel is still on fire. He's back in the game. Okay. Power Rangers, yeah, maybe. Looks like a Power Ranger. Old school Power Ranger. We have been waiting for an hour or since an hour. That kid is spanky. I used to watch that show, The Little Rascals. And for an hour, very good. 9 out of 10 answered correctly. Oh, I think someone new joined. We didn't used to have 10 people in the game. So welcome, whoever you are. We have been waiting for an hour. So an hour is a length of time. So we have to use for. We have been waiting since 5 o'clock or for an hour. Wow, Gian is the master so far, hasn't got a single one wrong. Dev and Nathaniel. Still only halfway through these, so there's time to catch up. You got to stay on your toes if you want to stay in the lead. My phone doesn't work. It broke a week before or a week ago. Super fast. Very good. It broke a week ago. I see this mistake a lot. So we usually use ago. In this case, if you're ending the sentence with this preposition, it has to be ago because before needs to take a noun. Like it broke a week before school started. So it has another time reference it has to have after it. Before the concert, before summer vacation, before the weekend, before I arrived, but it has to be before something. And ago is the one we use when the reference point is now. 5 minutes ago, you know, is 5 minutes before now. Okay. Okay, it looks pretty much the same as before. Here's a new one we haven't seen today. Let's talk during we are walking or while we are walking. And what is the difference between during and while? I'll tell you. During, a noun, so during the film, during the concert, during class, during a noun all the time, during something. And while you use with an actual clause. So while I was sleeping or while he was arriving, you have a full sentence or a full clause after while. That's the difference. A little shift. Gian is at the top. Then Dev, still on fire. And Donald is third place. Sorry, Nathaniel got knocked down to fourth. And then Ruth is fifth. Hi, Ruth. I see you. She's a penguin. Here's a repeat question, I think. I will be staying here. Ten seconds to go. And I will be staying here for 2 nights. So 4 plus a length of time. I'll be staying at this hotel during my stay. So again, during can be used with a noun. During the stay, during the Easter break. But for 2 days for the weekend. Okay. Now Gian is at the top, in the lead, and on fire. So watch out. I need you to pay me back by next week or until next week. These two are very often confused. By versus until. 10 seconds to go. Let's see how you do. Very good. I need you to pay me back by next week. So the rule is by is at a time in the future or before. So it's always used with a deadline. Whereas until starts now. So I'm going to study my homework until this evening. That means I start now and continues on to the future. So if there's a deadline involved, it's always by next week at the latest. Okay, we had a shift. Nathaniel came back up to 3rd place. 2nd place, Dev, and still on top is Gian. Very good. True or false? The word till is less formal than until. Do they have the same meaning? Just one is more formal than the other. Three, two, one, and yay, it's true. So they have the same meaning. Just notice the spelling. That until has one L. I often see it written with 2 L's. Till is more spoken, whereas until is more written because it's more formal and official, but they have the same meaning. We're going to play this game until question 24 or till question number 24. Same thing. Oh, Dev is in the lead and on fire. Gian got pushed down. Gian looks a little bit grumpy in 2nd place. And Nathaniel is holding 3rd place. Then Donald and Lou. Let's see what happens. Another poll question. Which of these activities do you hate more? Doing the dishes or doing the laundry? No right or wrong answer, just give your opinion. It's a hard one because doing dishes, you kind of have to get dirty. It's a little bit gross. But doing the laundry takes so much longer. Especially if you don't have a dryer, it's not so fun. Okay, 67% of you prefer dishes to laundry. Yeah, I guess I can see that. It's not such a pleasant activity. Your order will be ready in about 5 minutes or for about 5 minutes. Very good. In 5 minutes. In about 5 minutes. Everybody got that one? Dev is still in the lead. Let's see what happens with the next one. Oh, we're already at number 20, so got to make an effort. The next few questions. It's a tight race. Who's going to be the grand prize champion? On the time or at the time? I thought it was a good idea at the time. Good, when I did it, at the time. Looks about the same. Let's see how the next 3 questions are going to be, if they're hard, challenging, or easy. Who's going to be the fastest? I'm kind of busy. In the moment or at the moment? One of them mean right now. Very good. Everyone got it right. At the moment. Living in the moment is the opposite of living in the past or living in the future. You say you have to live in the moment, and at the moment simply means now. Yeah, or at a specific time. Good. Dev is still in the lead with 17,770. Then Jian, 17,118. Then Nathaniel, 15,257. Can he catch up? Let's see. It's a tight race. Let's see if there's going to be a tiebreaker at the end. What is a New York minute? Another expression question. I'm wondering if you are studying your prepositions in preparation for this. Extra credit if you know what movie that's from. Typical New York movie, Al Pacino in Taxi Driver. Very good. A New York minute is a very short time. It's an instant. New Yorkers are known for being very busy and impatient. I guess that's why. Dev is in the lead, followed by Jian, Nathaniel, Donald, and Lou is in 5th place. So Donald has an arrow going up next to his points. I don't know. Oh, I guess that means he progressed a step. Don't know where Ruth went. Sometimes she gets thrown off the internet, I noticed. She does so well at the beginning. My new job starts in October 15th or on October 15th. On October 15th. So remember, on a day, on Monday, on Friday, on October 15th. On the day after tomorrow. Any changes? Yes. Donald overtook Nathaniel. He's in 3rd place. Dev is still in the lead. So we're coming close to the end now. 23 out of 24. This is the last question. True or false? You can say both on the weekend and at the weekend. What do you think? Have you heard both? Have you learned that both are correct? Or is one of them wrong? This was a tricky one. So they're both correct. Americans say on the weekend. The British say at the weekend. So both of them are correct. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Mastering English Prepositions of Time. Donald is in 3rd place. Jian is in 2nd place. And Dev is in 1st place. Little baby skeleton. Great job, everybody. Yay! Yes, I did, Marta. So I do have 2 blog posts on my website about prepositions. One of them is about prepositions in general, all types of prepositions. The other one is about phrasal verbs. And they're both, I think I linked both of them or one of them to the description box. Also, Dev, you can contact me for your prize. I also have my email in the description box, and I'll put it into the comments, the regular comments to this video. So don't forget to contact me for that so we can arrange a private lesson. And I can also, Marta, I can also post this Kahoot as an assignment so you can practice it again if you want to go through. With prepositions, it's really just a matter of practice, practice, practice. There aren't always logical explanations behind why we use certain prepositions, maybe a little bit at the beginning, but when it comes to phrasal verbs or prepositional phrases, you really just have to practice, practice, practice. Do a lot of listening and writing and speaking. Yeah, and then you pick them up gradually, but it's probably the hardest part of English and the last thing people really master. So good job, everybody. I hope it helped you see about what level you are when it comes to prepositions of time. And I'll think about another topic related to prepositions to do in the future. Everyone did a great job. Yes, Sajib. So thank you, everybody, and I hope to see you next week for the next challenge. Take care. Good job.